Okay, so it's been a while and I have an update. My name's Tessa, by the way, and I'm going to share some books with you. I've got some strange lighting going on here because it's it's almost that time of season, the fall season. October is, kind of here. No, it's almost September, but the pumpkin spice latte has been released and it's October. No. All right. Anyways, I went on vacation and I'm going to share the books that I read basically in August, which I was basically gone for all of August, like the first 3 weeks. And I have the physicals, but they were basically all audiobooks. So just throwing that out there. And then I'm going to share with you all the books that I bought as well. So the books that I read. One of them I am actually still currently reading, but I'm going to finish it. 30-ish pages. We've got Oh Pioneers by Willa Cather. Little bookmark. Out of the way, mister. So, there's that. And then we have Samuel Johnson, The History of Restless, Prince of Abyssinia. This one was not audio. I did physically read this, but this was for a class and I just finally finished it. So, I didn't read it in its entirety this month, but I did finish it this month. So there's that. Okay, now the books that I listened on audio. We have The Magician's Nephew, C.S. Lewis. I'm planning to get through all of these books, the whole series, by the end of the year. We have The Adventures of Tom Sawyer by Mark Twain. I did visit his childhood home in Hannibal, Missouri. I wish they had all like the Penguin books, and like I can buy a Penguin book for cheaper on Amazon, so I didn't buy anything there except like some antique postcards. But yeah, so I read this on the way there and finished it by the time I got there to look around. So that was good. That's a great choice for an audiobook, by the way, because it's, it's a fun childhood story. And then we have The Magician King and The Magician's Land by Lev Grossman. These were also really great to read on audio while driving. You knew what was going on, but you didn't have to pay attention to every single detail, So these were great to listen to. And I finished the series. So, which is also why I started this, The Chronicles of Narnia, because I wanted to find out, how much was he influenced. Pretty influenced. But, it's like the Chronicle of Narnia's grown up so far, from what I can tell. An interesting ripoff, but I don't know. I guess everything is technically a ripoff, but I don't wanna do any justification. We're too early. It's too early, Okay, so all the books that I bought. Try to go in order here. So I went to, I think it's called a national monument in Nebraska, Scotts Bluff. Oops. And I bought some books. So I've got The Plains Across The Overland Immigrants and the Trans-Mississippi West from 1840 to 1860. It was recommended if I'm into that kind of, you know, history to get this book, so I did. And then we have The Immigrant's Guide to Oregon and California. On the back of this, it says that the Donner Party used this book as a guide. And I don't know, maybe it's just California history that, you know, Californians know about, but the Donner Party is pretty, you know, pretty intense. And so, and a new guidebook that I don't have was used shortly after that. And then we have Exploring the Oregon Trail, which this is just like one guy's kind of like guidebook adventure, doing the Oregon Trail. So, and I do want to do the Oregon Trail. I want to drive it from east to west one day, so I decided to get this and read, you know, like what my adventure would entail. Okay, and then I went to a used bookstore in Lincoln, Nebraska. It is a liberal bookstore. All bookstores seem to be these days, you know. But I did find some great things. So, let's see. We have From Mexican Days to the Gold Rush. Just, it's like history, you know. We have On the Trail of the Pony Express. This is like another guy's personal story journey on the Pony Express. So, you know, kind of cool. We have The Prairie, James Fenimore Cooper. I guess it's a classic, but, you know, more history. I think it's fiction, non-fiction kind of. I'm not really sure. I don't remember. Days on the Road. This is a journal that was actually this woman wrote as she traveled from east to west, from Missouri to Montana, actually. So I did start reading that. Haven't finished yet, though. We have The Pearl Poet. This is like medieval stuff. Poems from the Old English, just kind of more strange stuff that I have. And The Spectator Bird. Wallace Stegner. I don't know. Seemed interesting. And The Optimist's Daughter. Eudora Welty? I don't know. Seemed interesting as well. Although I started reading and it's kind of confusing. It's written strange for my brain. Okay. Now the last two books that I bought that are going to be more familiar to everyone and more interest is My Antoinette by Willa Cather. So I did go visit Willa Cather's childhood home in Nebraska. In Red Cloud, and that's what it's called, Red Cloud. And I should have bought the actual Nebraska paperback set. I'll just have to go back. And I have to go back anyways because her home wasn't open for tour. But I did take a picture of it, you know. And then I went all the way to the Florida Keys. And picked up this book by Ernest Hemingway, The Sun Also Rises. I didn't have this one in my collection, so there's the sticker, proof that I was there. And it's been embossed. There you go. So, yeah, I visited some American authors, childhood homes, whatever, all on my road trip. That's why it took me 3 weeks. But yeah, so that's what I read, that's what I bought, And that brings you up to speed, I think. Not entirely sure where I'm at with my videos, to be honest. I've forgotten a lot of things. Yeah, because I don't post regularly, but maybe I should. We shall see. So I'm going to enter into my goth phase now. And I will see you in the next video. As I normally say, please take care of yourself and please take care of your family and have a really, really good day. All right. Bye.